Was that safe to drink? Well, if you've seen the recent news over the last 2 weeks, you'll see all of the hype about nanoplastics, not macroplastics, nanos, the really, really super tiny, that I think, yeah, it was University of Pennsylvania, it was Rutgers and Columbia University. They've done this study and they have basically given it to the news. The news got a hold of it and they've thrown a bunch of people into panic. So all my hikers and campers and everybody drinking water bottles. And we're here to talk about that because it's really important. So before I jump into that, I wanted to tell you that in February we're going to do a giveaway. And I don't know if the guy was a fly-by-nighter or he just not a regular subscriber, but this gentleman never came back to get his prize, so it's going to jump over into the February giveaway. So that gives you guys something to look forward to. So I'm watching this HBO series that just came out because it was on Cinemax a few years ago called The Nick, K-N-I-C-K, this one right here. And I am telling you, this series is 2 seasons and was extremely well written. It is absolutely well done, and of course I'm going to like it because it was medical, plus it was filmed at the Knickerbocker Hospital in New York City in 1901. I trained at a few of the hospitals, Albert Einstein College of Medicine, Jacobi, and others in that area. Now, they were doing surgery and hernia repairs with their bare hands in 1901. They were scrubbing up beforehand. So why am I bringing this up? Bringing this up because few of the things they did in that film, like treating syphilis and being successful about 80% of the time with doing increasing the temperature, pyrotherapy in the person's body, killing syphilis. Archaic when we look back 100 years ago, but it's just amazing to me. Surgical gloves didn't come out till 1922. So now put that in perspective. Think about that. And in 2024, we realized we're drinking nanoplastics. They found this with this intense microscope. They're extremely tiny. In fact, they are 0.001 nanometers, and a human hair is 0.70. So it's extremely small. So small that they're smaller than a red blood cell. On autopsy, these have been found in the liver, the placenta, the brain, the kidneys. So the question is that really detrimental? Well, if you look at some of the recent stats, dementia over the last 30 years, actually it started to decrease a little bit. That's going up. Chronic kidney disease is going up. So why is that happening? Well, on one hand, the population overall is aging, like moi, baby boomer here. So individuals in their 60s, we're just aging. We're going to have more problems. So I need to look at some studies where is chronic kidney disease going up in people in their 30s and 40s, which I have not looked at yet, and is there more issues with memory deficit, some organic issues with the brain in that age range? Because water bottles have been around for what, 30, 35 years. So what can you do? Well, some people are thinking you should get like the Epic filter made in the USA with the Epic water bottles. And it's important to note these are BPA safe. BPA is bisphenol, and that's triggered with heat. Never heat up a plastic container in the microwave. And then the Sawyer, which is awesome, is going to filter out your cryptosporidium, your giardia, your viruses. But these nanoparticles of plastic are smaller than cryptosporidium. So what the hell are we going to do, right? If you want to be super safe about it, I have a well, thank God. I can do and it's been checked, so I can do tap water with a glass bottle, stainless steel bottle. That's great. But we need more research. Hence the Nick, the movie. In 100 years from now, we're going to find out all kinds of new stuff. I'm not going to be here. But one thing I wanted to tell you about this is that they have found that these kind of water bottles, where you can crunch these up, they have very thin walls, are the worst. Why is that? Well, when you do this, you're breaking off plastic particles. So something like the Smart Water bottle, which has a harder plastic lining, is going to have, it's going to have less. They found 250,000 pieces of nanoplastic inside one water bottle. That's insane to me. So what should you do if you're out there hiking, camping? Of course you're going to be drinking these. I mean, I'm what, 10, 15 years out before I'm out of here. So I'm drinking it. But you can't use an Epic, word of caution. You can't use a Sawyer, and you're not going to filter these, these little nanoparticles of plastic out of the water bottles. It's just not going to happen. So I'm going to leave that up to you guys to decide, but I am going to update you if any research on this comes to play, or if anybody's found any other research in terms of the nanoplastics and how they've affected. Put it down below. I would really appreciate it. I'm going to be on top of this. I get updates from CDC. I get updates from the AMA all the time. And when I get something updated on my phone, I will let you know, and we will update that. All right, guys, keep your eyes on the rise and your face to win. Stay safe, stay hydrated, and we'll see you next week.